Hello everyone, my name is AP the Weird One, and we're back with another anime review. And this time we are looking at I'm Getting Married to a Girl I Hate in My Class. A simple rom-com basically about two people forced to get married. A basic premise. The women are usually tsundere. This is no change, and there's a fair number of them. Uh, Probably the one I've recently watched more than a married coupled, but not lovers. That was probably my closest one. The one I've seen recently, but that's been a few years. But you get kind of the general premise of what the show's going to be. But what makes this a little bit more interesting or spice to than the other series? Well, starting off the bat, we got potentially a harem to say the least, between Arcane, the main girl, Shishi, Shishi, the cousin to Sato, our main male protagonist, and potentially even Himari, her Ishikura. It seemed like they were like kind of maybe the outro and just how they're interacting. Like, it seems like they're going to be best friends. There could be a harem and potentially, but as of right now, it's just these two. It We kind of get an early on peek why they kind of dislike each other. He's kind of more wants to be alone. He he's very smart, and he kind of he doesn't linger on trivial things. Basically, he doesn't like presumably high energy people like Akane. She is also a very smart person, and she's just open, very bubbly person. She is, of course, a suitor, and I think she doesn't like their personality, but there could be more to it. They've known each other for a long time, it seems like. But anyway, there's that. We kind of start off with like we're not announcing everybody we're married, and then we go back. We go back to the beginning where they with the classroom that we see the cousin, her best friend, and there's their interaction, bickering over something, just daily reports basically. Well, near the kind of lunchtime area, they both get a call from their grandparents. His grandfather, who is basically Hihachi from Tekken, like he's like in charge of a company. He just moseyed up there and made him like an awesome company, and he's a very badass person. He even looks like Heihachi in the summer in the case. Uh, Yeah, he just kind of gives off that vibe a little bit, which is nice. But he's kind of friendly. He's very smart, and of course his her grandmother it has called her, and they meet for some dinner, and they've told these two, you guys are gonna get married. They both freak out. Her expressions are on point and like 11 for me. They're so damn funny, especially when you have some the season 2 of My Girlfriends Really Really Love Me, 100 Girls. That has a high tsundere, and I thought her voice actor was similar, but it is similar to some characters I do know, but nothing that I thought it was. Her voice was a lot more similar to someone else. I was completely wrong. Anyway, so she's dead in the face. They kind of explained that the grandparents, they knew each other from high school, believed they may have feelings to each other, but nothing ever came of it. And so they decided, well, we're kind of in love because we're our husbands and wives are now dead. We're gonna kind of take care of each other, and because uh, we've kind of come across each other, maybe fate that maybe we should lump our grandchildren in. Their kids, his parents and I guess her parents, they don't seem to be part of the equation very much. Like something must have happened to him. There's definitely an implication something happened here with him, with his dad or whatever. But so they're forced to get married. They have 4 days to decide. If he doesn't agree to the terms, then the company that his grandfather built will be lent to a dog. Uh, the dog is just like some mutt, and I feel so sorry for him. Like, oh please have the dog come back, or they take care of it. Like, it's just so sad. Like I saw that dog would adopt it. I'd say yes and give me the dog. That would be my natural reaction. We don't know her secret. Of course, women have to have their privacy, but they eventually agreed because they both have dreams that they want to accomplish. And of course, all right, well, we're gonna get married after we graduate from university. And I'm like, no, you're married now. And I thought they were 16, but they're maybe 18. I don't know. The novel of the series is not out in US, but the manga is coming out on March 3rd. So if you want to support the author, there is a chance to do so. But so they agree. They decide they're going to agree, and the marriage is all set up, and they even got a house and all this decoration. They got their own studies, but of course they get the small bed they have to sleep. When they have to go eat and they're given pizza, she has this. He remarks that he's like a feral cat, whatever, and they show visually that. I'm dying. This anime is funny. I love the interactions, and I think that's necessary. Like, I mean, everybody's seen that tsundere point, and I think you need to have that high interaction and just great artistry of comedy or whatever. This good facial expressions, different styles or how the characters look. So I think it really worked. Anyway, they go. They've actually learned that their grandparents have set up cameras in the house because they want them to make babies, whatever, and actually be in love. Like, you can't sleep on the couch or anything. You got to really try to be a married couple. And yeah, they get in bed and some accidents happen. And that essentially ends the episode. So, yes, it is stereotypical, but we do have some good it's a good supporting cast. And it looks like we might even get some other ones down the road based on the character list. We are going to potentially get another cousin and another female friend. So I think it looks like we got some good stuff. We got some good things coming along. I could see like I said, I can kind of get the impression there can be a harem, but I don't know. We'll see. The second female character, I mean, I watched the preview, but I didn't realize that. But Ishikura, it looks like reminds me of Mithra from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So I'm like, oh well, okay, I got something more to look forward to. I'm in a good mood. So we're off to a fantastic start. I was dying laughing. I can see that this not being everybody's cup of tea, but hopefully you do do check it out. Yeah. There's no way purchase episode if you don't want to go through Crunchyroll and like support the artist. I mean, the best is going to be the manga on March 3rd. But with that, we're definitely going to continue the series. I'm hoping it mellows a little bit and it remains strong. And with that, I'm going to see you guys next time. Hopefully you enjoyed this review, and see you for the next episode 2. Episode 2 of this and future anime reviews.